Joe actually says that he's a monogamist. Take a look.
It's 3 separate monogamous relationships. I'm monogamous in every sense of the word to each person. It's just 3 different relationships.
Of course, healthy sexual relationships between each person is important, but we don't mix those, and they're very private between us.
This isn't about the sex or some kind of a Playboy mansion. It's not what the stereotype is. It's harem, and they all just come to my bedroom whenever I want. If I wanted sex, it'd be easier to go get mistresses.
Well, there are much cheaper and easier ways to get sex than taking on 3 emotional relationships.
All we do on the night rotation is Lena, Vicky, Valerie, Lena, Vicky, Valerie. We just rotate every 3 nights.
When it is your night, then we expect a little bit of connecting time.
You plan a date night and make plans to go out and have some fun. And he always tries to keep a balance between us.
Men will go, hey, this is cool. How did you do this? You know, I have this mistress on the side, and I'd sure like to get my wife to accept that. That is very offensive to me.
It's hard for people to understand it, and we wanted to live together. We wanted it to feel natural so he could come in and say hi, give her a hug, and come over to me and say hi and give me a hug.
We feel like we were being defined by other people's stories, and we wanted to share our own story.
You cannot sit here long enough to convince me that you haven't had jealousy among and between
Nor would we
each
try
of
to convince
You read,
Okay,
you
good,
read, you
'cause
read the book.
I have.
You know
I mean, so
that
let's
it's in there.
talk about that. How did you resolve that?
Well, you definitely get jealous, and especially in the beginning, I think it takes a lot of, soul searching and who you are and becoming confident in yourself and also trusting the relationship.
Is there an issue here that you think that you're not worthy of having a husband all to yourself?
Well, I don't feel
like
that
the
way at
two.
all. I mean, I feel like, I could go out and seek for that if that's what I wanted, and find someone, some perfectly fine gentleman. But that's where it's hard to understand for people, difficult to understand, but it is faith-based, and this is my culture, something I believe in strongly. Therefore, I was looking for it.
Okay, you married these 2 on the same day, Vicky and Alina.
Yes.
How did honeymoon work? How does this? No, seriously, people are curious about this. This is you. Then, so you get married, and so you say, "I do," and I still do, and so you guys make the commitment right there. Yeah. How did that work on your honeymoon night?
Well, obviously somebody has to be first. So, I mean.
So did you have 2 hotel rooms?
Yeah.
We're very traditional
Yeah.
in that way.
Okay. Well, and that's what people want to know. So this is, and I want you to be clear about that. So y'all don't just go have a threesome or a foursome or.
No.
Well, certain things we talked about.
You have the same traditional, but you just do it in rotation.
Yeah. And certain things we talked about in the book that it was just, we're really discreet with each other even in private. It's not something we discuss. We leave that part of each separate relationship personal and private, and we can trust that we all do that.